Hello and welcome to another cryptocurrencies market update after the market closed on 18th of May 2018. So here's where we look at the overall cryptocurrency complex and see what's going on. Not much to report this week. Not much new has changed. One thing that's caught my eye though is with Bitcoin, which is kind of like our the thing we're watching as the kind of spearhead of the whole thing, our bellwether, as it were. And I'm using this chart here of GBTC, which is an investment trust, like an ETF for Bitcoin, because that kind of balances out the volatility of the actual currency, and it's got a bit more liquidity, so things balance out, and I can chart it a bit more easy. Just as we've got out of this, broken out of one downtrend, and we think things are going up, Bitcoin gets itself into this downwards rut again, which has kind of been trickling along down this 50-day, which is the blue line here, down the 50-day moving average, which is now actually colliding with the red line, which is the 200-day moving averages. Now, from a technical point of view, if that 50-day crosses below the 200-day, that's a pretty bearish sign. So it needs to turn around pretty quick. What's in its favor is this on the long-term chart, on the weekly chart here, this line around $10, which it bounced off before. That really needs to hold. So if it turns down from here because of the technical picture I just explained on the short-term chart, that 50-day crosses below significantly, then that's the last line of defense of that $10, I think. So that's not to say the whole thing's big bear market. It's just to say that will stop buying in it for now, from my point of view. And remember, the big story here is really blockchain itself, the blockchain technology, not individual cryptocurrencies as much. And I'm looking at making ways of money for the whole thing, blockchain stocks, and there's more and more coming up online. We're just so new to the whole thing, and most people just still don't understand really what's going on here, the significance of blockchain, or really what makes a good cryptocurrency and what doesn't, and really the point of the whole thing. And that is one thing I know I explain at my seminars and in the DVDs of those seminars. So make sure you read up on that, so view up on that rather, so if you see a new cryptocurrency coming onto the market, well, why is this one special? What's good about it? And a really good cryptocurrency is one that actually solves a real problem out there. It's not just a cryptocurrency for the sake of it. Let's check in with the cryptocurrency universe. This is like the league table, premier division of the capitalization, amount of money that's flowing into certain cryptos, and it shows you them in ranked order here. Number one is Bitcoin, you can see, and number two, Ethereum. That lead there of Bitcoin has stayed about the same. It's not really a race for the top as much, because Bitcoin is more sort of mainstream retail. Ethereum is much more in the sort of business to business world, and potentially way bigger ultimately. Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, which is a spin-off. The ones I've been watching, as you know, is EOS, Litecoin, Stellar, Neo. And if I look at my Stockfolio app here, I can track each of these. There's Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Ripple, they've all got back above the 200-day moving averages. Now they're sort of languishing below it again. So interesting to see which ones are doing better than others. There's Litecoin, similar story. Stellar, that one's doing a lot better. Notice how these ones are there. They're holding their 200-day. Dash, which is one I haven't been impressed with. As you can see, it's sunk way below there. KuCoin, the artificial intelligence cryptocurrency I've been explaining. Excellent potential there. Really excited about that one. Ultimately, it's still very new, so there's no 200-day moving average, but it's sort of hovering around with everything else. Neo has been up and down above its 200-day, but holding around there. The one that got us great results recently was this one with EOS. This was the point here when I was most attracted to it, and it shot up ever since, corrected since then, but still way, way healthier than all the other cryptocurrencies I'm looking at. From the point of view is how it's just accelerated away from its 200-day, never really got below it. So that's all for this week. Make sure you get your mining shares at some point. Don't forget to pick a plan. You need to go on Coinbase for that. You need to get your Bitcoin Cash for that, and then go to BitClub Network, and then choose a plan. That's bitclubnetwork.com, and then your Your sponsor name is Bits and Pieces, BITSNPIECES, Bits and Pieces, and you'll need a sponsor to get your mining shares. Okay, so that's all from now, and I will speak to you next time.